This is a screen recording of the auto essay system which I have developed. Depending on how familiar you are with the system, it could take between 3 and 5 minutes to do one essay. It just depends on the quality of the feedback and the amount of feedback that you wish to give. Also be aware, for the purpose of this recording, I've already downloaded the Grammarly report as well as the essay from NGrade, just because the internet today is acting as it does occasionally in China, very slow. So let me just talk you through the process. I've already opened up the auto essay sheet, which is in Excel, and now I'm going to talk you through the process. So I've already downloaded the essay, and the essay, let's bring it up. It's waiting for here we are. So as soon as you open up Word, it's important that you hit Control F1 to bring up the macros and the buttons which you press to manipulate and insert comments. So let's go back to the Excel sheet, and it's got the process. So I've got the processes here in the yellow box. Open up student essay and insert markup according to comment bank. So now we're going to go through the essay, have a read of what's going on, just insert some comments. Okay. I don't really like questions as hooks, so I'm going to insert that as a comments. And that's not going to cause a loss of any marks, just because it's a pretty minor point and structurally this essay is okay. Also, the fact there could be some definitions included in here. So we're going to include this. This won't result in any of these, in any loss of marks. Okay, now we're going to go through and do a markup of the essay. So I'm just going to read through it. Okay, so my opinion of the first paragraph is it's very well framed around the question being asked. So insert that, and based on this, the VLOOKUP will pick up this comment and marks will be given for that positive feedback accordingly. And just the structure of this paragraph, I very much like the structure, so I'm going to include that as a positive comment. Just keeping a reading through it. And I think this is a great turn of phrase, what she's written here, so I'm going to include that as a comment. Oh, I don't like this particularly. Use of the word masterpieces. Once again, I'm going to just insert that as a comment. That won't result in any loss of marks. Okay, language plays a role of pilot. Even though the grammar there isn't as good as it should be, I like how she's used that as a language device, personification. So that'll result in a positive comment. I always think it's great that even if it's not right, the student plays around. So we'll include that. Okay. Once again, I really like the structure of this paragraph here. So that I'll include as a well-structured paragraph. Okay, I really like what she's done here. I did mention to the students about the relationships. You can do a small relationship, a major relationship or a big one, but the fact that she's chosen a small relationship, and it is very endearing in the book, the Winston and Mr. Charrington relationship. So I'm going to put that as a great idea and also insert a comment. Okay, so I really like how she's referenced the book here, so I'll put that as a positive comment. Okay, how impressed the end sentence. I'm going to insert a comment here just to do with the use of positive and negative language. Once again, this won't result in any loss of points. This comment really is just to make it think about the positive or negative tone when writing. Okay. Okay. Once again, one negative thing about this essay is that she's forgotten to put a conclusion, so that will cause her to lose marks. But overall, I'm very happy with her essay. I think it represents quite a good structure and good meaning for writing English essays. So what we do now, we save this as a PDF. PDF, save, and this report will go back to the student. We also need to save this as a text file to feed through to the spreadsheet. So we call that report 1 and we save it as a text file. Save, we've got to overwrite this. Okay. Now we close off Word. Okay. Alright. So now we go to, we've done the point 2, now we're going to Grammarly to check that Grammarly isn't being too cruel on the student. So we're just doing a sanity check of the comments that are made. And these seem reasonable. Okay, at this stage, what we do, it's lost on me. So while we're waiting for Grammarly to load, the other things that we need to do, we need to insert the number of words, but this only needs to be done each time the students do the essay. We also need to make some qualitative judgments, and this will go, this makes up part of the score. So yes, yep, clear use, does the essay refer to the text? 0, 1 and 2, you're making a judgment call, yes. Yes, it is. Is it a readable standard? Does the essay substantially answer the question? Certainly does. Now we put in some qualitative comments here, and I've written some great ideas. Remember, your essay requires a conclusion. But overall, okay, so it's up to you how you put that into your conclusion. Okay, now let's just now see if Grammarly's working. Yep. So we'll bring it up, and then we'll click on the score. Still waiting. We'll go back. Okay, now we'll go click on Auto Essay. Doesn't matter what you do, which order you put these macros, it doesn't matter. So I'm going to put get data first. I've got to delete data first from last time. And we'll get data. And what this does, this populates according to the comments. This populates the scores and populates different spreadsheets. So now we need to get the from Grammarly. And here's her Grammarly report. What we do is we copy and paste this here. Auto essay, and we'll get the Grammarly. Okay, so what this has done, this has already populated the comments here, the Grammarly reports, giving her a score of 40 out of 50. And then we generate an Excel report, which all this does is it generates this, and we send that back to the student for feedback. Okay, our last stage is we've got the V for Vendetta, her essay. We've also got the Grammarly report, and we've also got the grade sheet. We put that into a zip folder, and then we send that back to the student. Find reported feedback, other way around. Feedback. Okay, so overall that's the auto essay system. Depending on how familiar with it, obviously the time taken changes. I'll now go back and talk you through the actual spreadsheet, how it works.